Thank you, Jane, and good evening to all of you, and what a perfect day. Pastor Noni said this morning that only Bud Pearson could have ordered a day so beautiful. Oh, a little better there? Okay. Okay. It is a pleasure to be back on the Bethany College campus, visiting the Lynchburg community and celebrating together at this Launch on the Lawn event. Many thanks to each of you for joining us this evening. It is our hope that we will be able to share with you the vision and the dream of Bud Pearson and his family. This is the second event that we have hosted, the first being in St. Paul, Minnesota. It was a very successful gathering, and we have two additional gatherings scheduled, one in Oakland, California, and the other one in Denver, Colorado before year end, and we do plan several others in early 2010. I would like to repeat what Jane had said and introduce my wife and co-chair of the steering committee. She's standing back there in the blue dress giving me orders. And thank her for her support on this campaign. Equally, I do want to recognize Jane Norland and Pastor Noni, together with what they define as their A-team of helpers, for their immeasurable contributions to the organization of this event. They've worked hard to present a footprint and an image of what will be completed as the Pearson Chapel and Welcome Center. Also, I was going to introduce our son and daughter-in-law, but they're over touring and with little Bryant, so most of you know them anyway. Jane asked me to share just a little bit about our family's Bethany connection and how we became involved in the Pearson Chapel program. And it all started when Noni and Jane visited Omaha one fall noon, and we went to lunch, and somehow I knew I was being cornered. A lot of discussion ensued about what Kathy and I might aim our gifting program to in the years to come. And we wanted something very special, something very specific. And the conversation led to the Pearson Chapel and Welcome Center, as you might imagine. Jane and Noni convinced me that this project was something special, and special it has been. I went home that night and I began researching, as I always do, and I wanted to educate myself on Bud Pearson, his life, and his career. After doing so, I was convinced that I wanted to be a part of making Bud's dream a reality. I truly regret that I never had the privilege of meeting Bud, but I will meet his family one day. And again, after much reading and interviews, his passion for your chapel, our chapel, is now mine too. Jane and Noni later called and asked me if I would chair the steering committee, and I told her no. And there was a short pause, but I said, yes, we will. And Kathy and I chose to partner on this commitment and to hopefully make this possible. I felt a strong commitment at that time to lead by example, which led me to committing to a multi-year family gift. I called Kathy's father, I called our son, I called both of our daughters, and asked them if they would join us. And it was a resounding yes, and they readily joined in. It has been one of the best decisions I ever made, and I'm grateful to Pastor Noni and Jane for influencing me in such a way. We formed a steering committee for this campaign, and at the first meeting I wrote several words down on my notepad. And then later I added some phrases to those words of what I thought they meant in the form of a mission statement and where we would go with this project. And I do want to mention that Pastor Lauren Mai serves on that committee, and I think he is in the group that is touring right there. Lauren Mai. I think he's touring right now, and his counsel and his input has been immeasurable. I wrote these words on my notepad. I wrote the word gateway, the word spiritual, the word impact, the word vision, the word student, and the word share. I later added phrases to those that this chapel would be the gateway to our campus. It would be the home of our campus spiritual life. It would be the first impression impact as students walked onto our campus. It would share our college vision and beliefs. It would have an impact on student life and beyond. And it allows us to share the vision of Bethany College. Bud's unparalleled vision for Bethany's needs and his heart for gracious and generous giving have accelerated a new excitement on the Bethany campus. I want to be a part of that excitement, I want to share in Bud and his family's dream, and I want to be there with each one of you when this vision becomes a reality, and it will become a reality. I thank each one of you for your present support of this campaign, and I invite you to continue to prayerfully support this project. Bud Pearson and his family's gift will impact many, many lives for generations to come. They truly have made a difference in my life, the life of Bethany College, and all who have come to know our college today and tomorrow. Together, we will see the foundation laid, and those timbers will rise to the sky one day, and the Pearson Chapel and Welcome Center will become that reality. And when students and their parents walk through our campus entrance and into that chapel and Welcome Center, we believe their lives will be forever impacted and influenced. I thank you for the privilege of being here today and the equal pleasure of being back in Lynchburg, seeing so many of my old friends and meeting so many new ones. Thank you.